Hello and welcome to Adventures on the Hero's Journey. Today we're going to be taking a look at two quests for Paladin spells, Ethereal Cleansing and Light of Life. Now this, I think, is going to be contested in some way. I don't think this zone has an instance, but the first quest starts here with this guy, Milius Darkwater. So let's go ahead and talk to him. And he says, lifts his sword out of the water at his feet and scans his eyes across you. Hello, Yerd. The waters stir angrily today. Rexus is not pleased at the tarnishing of his waters by the spawn of Eneric. The Deepwater Knights have been trying to locate this place for many years. Oh my god, dude. Stop spamming it. This place. What is this place? The legends of the Broken Skull Rock have been worshipped for years. Indeed, several of our greatest vessels were lost while in search of this island. Many of our knights died trying to cleanse Praxis's waters of this great evil. What knights? Most recently, a cavalier named Chester Steelblade went in search of the legend. He was gone at sea for months before we received word from him. The letter we received spoke of a map that he'd found, as well as some cryptic reference to having the key to the Broken Skull Rock. One of our clerics took a small group out to search for him, but we have received no word from either group. All right, let's see here. Key. He didn't have any more information about the key, but we're sure that he must have found something that led him here. We have found no sign of him or his crew yet. Truthfully, it would be a miracle if they were still alive. I follow his path in hopes that we can continue his work where he left off. If he is dead and his spirit may yet linger here, tied to this world by his unfinished task. Clerics? The clerics that went in search of Chester's crew is called Anenia Crystallian. And she was barely more than a student when she left. We did not want to let her go, but ultimately we had little to do with the matter. She was just very fond of Chester. She may have, in fact, found him, although I suspect too late to save either of them. Clerics of Praxis are required to carry with them the Deepwater emblem to identify them. If nothing else, there's hope of find her emblem and return it to Erden. All right. So we need to find a troll plunderer. So where would a troll plunderer be? Let's see here. Troll plunderers. Truly don't know. All right, so what we got to do is go find a troll plunderer and loot a medallion off of him. So let's jump into the water here. I just realized I didn't have my real cloak on. There we go. All right, so let's go over here. I'm going to swim to the coast and we'll go from there. All right, according to the map, the troll plunderer spawns down in this area. So we'll make our way over there. Now, I say this is highly contested because people are selling the spell for, I think, like 8,000 to 9,000 platinum. And there is no instance version of this zone for some reason. I don't know why, but definitely probably needs one. So the troll plunderer spawns right down here. So we'll see if we can find one. Now there's a guy right here. I don't know what he's doing, but we'll see. There's a troll plunderer right in this hut right here. Okay, drop nothing. All right, so we just gotta kind of look around here. There's another one. And eventually one of them will drop. what we're looking for. There he is. A deep water emblem. I think that's what we wanted. Perfect. All right. So now we have the emblem. I believe we need to take it back to him. I was wrong. We need a black medallion off of him. All right. So this is a deep water emblem. So that's not the right item. I don't know what that is for. But it sounds like what we're looking for. But who am I to say? So let's keep killing around here and see what we can find. So this is from a troll. Let's see here. Foul mushroom, human. There's a troll right over here. Nothing. Terrible. Let's see here. Ogres, humans, werewolves, ogres, mystics. Get rid of him. Sunken skull earring. Alright. What about over here? Ogre. Human. Alright, I think what I'm going to have to do is just grind this out until I find the item. So, let's grind this out until we find it from the correct troll. I feel like it would be any of these guys, but it does not feel like that is true at all. So, let's do that. Alright, so after a good while, we finally got one. A black medallion. The deep water emblems, these are used for the temperance quest. So if you're a cleric and you want that spell. Alright, now we need to take this back up to our friend. Back at the zone in area. So I'm going to run up there and we'll go from that. Alright, so here we go. Let's turn the necklace into my list. There we go, and he gives it back to us, and he says, taken form from one of the pirates, you say? Interesting. This medallion does seem to resemble what Chester described in his letter to Erden. I can sense the spirit of one of our order nearby. It is in terrible torment. I suspect Chester's spirit has been bound here by a dark elf curse of Enruk. You must find him, set him free, and if you find him, show him this necklace to remind him of his unfinished errand. Perhaps he can help you with what he cannot do alone. Alright, so now we need to go back down to the beach, and there is an erudite spirit that spawns down here. But it looks like there's a guy down there, so we'll see what's going on when we get there. Alright, we're down here. Let's see. It looks like up on this boat. Alright. Hail. This person. An ogre shaman? I don't even know. Let me see what class this person is. They a paladin? Warrior bard shaman. Alright. Sitting here. So I'm not 100% sure where this thing spawns, but it says it's like right here, I guess. I can't imagine it spawns up there, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for it to spawn and go from there. All right, that was crazy. So I had to run over here, turn it in. Like there's a bunch of people here, and yeah, I got mine, and we're kind of waiting in line. But, so, there's a third spot. So it spawns there, and over here. I'm gone. Alright. But he said, a spirit looks at you with piercing eyes that tear through your heart. His ethereal fingers close around the necklace, binding the light surrounds both the necklace and the transparent figure. As you shield your eyes away, when the light dies down, you look and see the necklace now softly glowing, sitting on the sand. As you pick it up, you notice that the wet scroll, half buried here in the sand, beneath the voice telling you to find him. Alright, so this gives us ethereal cleansing, which Ethereal cleansing's on the vendor here on the server, but it gives you the spell, so you get the spell along with getting the necklace back. So we got that done. Now we need to go back over to, I believe, this guy and see what he has to say about the next part. He says find him. So we'll see what we got to do. All right, so we give the necklace to him, and what does he got to say here? See here, takes the necklace from you and inspects it carefully. Thank you for rescuing this man. Unfortunately, he was not Chester, but he's one of his companions. I fear Chester may be lost even deeper in this accursed place. He traces a few runes on the amulet and hands it back to you. Continue your search. Chester's spirit is still out there. All right, so we need to go to Dullock Harbor. So Dullock Harbor is located, where's the zone line? Right here. So I'm going to run through, go to the zone line, and we'll just go ahead and be there. All right, so we're in Dullock Harbor, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try two different instances. I'm going to try the non-respawning instance first, because it says on Alakazam that he is a 1 hour plus spawn. So that I feel like it might increase our chances of getting him. It says he spawns like right here, so he might be there. But it also does say he has a placeholder, so if he's not up when we get up there, we will come back down here and create another instance. So right through here, there's an invis wall. It's kind of tricky to get into. You gotta like move certain, yeah, there we go. Maybe first person might help a little better. But you can see here, I'm like stuck on geometry. It's not exactly pleasant to get into this spot. I can't even get out, can I? Oh, right, there we go. Let's kill this guy. Maybe like do it a little different. There we go. All right, let's just run back here. I almost certain nothing in the zone is dangerous to us, so we're gonna run up through here. There we go. There is the octopus bridge, and then we're gonna go this way. And it looks like we did not. I did not get him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch this to the other instance after I kill this stuff. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll run back up here. All right. Whoa. Okay. So here he is. He's walking, right here. So let's kill all this trash that I aggroed trying to get here. All right, so once we find him, we need to give him the necklace. So we need to kill this stuff quickly. Hail him. All right, let's see. He says, soft glow fills the cavern as an ethereal form begins to form in front of you. The stern face of the middle-aged erudite forms with from the swirling mist and begins to speak. Find the key to the broken skull and free me from my torment. All right, let's hand him this thing, and there we go. We get light of the life, and then he twitches. As the necklace touches his ethereal form, you feel unfamiliar hands in your packs. Before you can check them, the stern face of the ghost turns into a snarl, and the spirit hands dart forward and take hold of your throat with unholy strength. All right, so we can just end his suffering right then and there. And there we go. So we get Light of the Life. This is a level 52 paladin spell that heals for 410 points of health, which is, I believe, our best heal, and I can't even right click now. All right, so there we go. Light of the Life. Let's see if we can pop that on the screen for creating a screenshot. There we go, Light of the Life. And I think the other one was Ethereal Cleansing, right? Which we already had, because you can buy that one on a vendor for some reason. All right, so we'll put both of those right there. And I'll take a picture. Perfect. So that is that. That is that is Ethereal Cleansing and Light of the Life. Now, the Gulf of Gunthark zone on the hero's journey needs an instance zone. I was talking to one of the other guys there. It's kind of tedious to have to deal with that. And there was another guy AoE killing everything there, so it was kind of risky, but then it worked out in the end. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.